Welcome to another Jenny Live. Hope you're having an amazing evening. Go ahead and join us live in MiamiTV.com, wherever it is you're watching us. If you want to interact live, then that is where our chat is. ¿Cómo están, amigos? Bienvenidos. Estamos en vivo, en directo nuevamente con otro Jenny Live. Espero de que estén teniendo una hermosa noche. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. No se olviden de que pueden interactuar conmigo en cualquier momento en MiamiTV.com. No sean tímidos. Voy a ir abriendo lo que es YouTube. Creo que hoy estamos nada más en MiamiTV en YouTube. Así que para que sepan, son los dos lugares donde van a poder encontrarme. Aquí estamos. Muy bien. Bueno, so welcome, guys. Join us. And our topics are open for today. So whatever you want to talk about, let me know. Nuestros temas hoy, vamos a tener el taburete abierto, así que ustedes pueden interactuar y dar temas tranquilamente hoy, ¿ok? ¿Cómo estamos? Bienvenidos. Saludos, amigos. A ver, quería responder algunos de los comentarios de ayer, que a veces no llego a ver todo o se frisa y resulta que después termino y habían un montón de preguntas. Lo siento, a veces sucede. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo les fue el día de San Valentín? Al final, muy bien. Jenny, ¿cómo te va en el proyecto de la hidroponía? Fíjate que parece sencillo, no es tan sencillo, tiene mucho que ver con la humedad, o sea, hacer crecer semillas y todo, es todo un experimento lo que estamos haciendo, así que bueno, como que se siente de que igual en la tierra es más rápido o más fácil, o es porque simplemente estamos acostumbrados. Así que no podría decir que ni bien ni mal, solo de que paciencia, hay que tener paciencia. Y si están preguntando qué es la hidroponía, bueno, si quieren plantar en casa, específicamente, parece que lo que más rápido crece es la lechuga, ¿no? La lechuga mantecosa, si les gusta, es lo que más rápido crece en la hidroponía. Entonces pueden tener como su mini huerta en su casa, hecho nada más con caños de PVC. Y bueno, lo más lindo de todo es que están comiendo orgánico, están comiendo, ¿no? Saben lo que le pusieron y lo que no le pusieron, sin químicos. Y la hidroponía también ayuda muchísimo a que como están en agua, pues no hay bichitos que se les acerquen. Así que eso es muy bueno. Y si podemos poner las cámaras del corral de las gallinas, no sé por qué no está. Si se preguntan, tenemos nosotros en la selva aquí en Tulum cámaras en vivo para nuestros miembros de muchos espacios de la selva, y uno de ellos sí, a la gente le gusta ver las gallinas, más ahora que están creciendo. Crié 5 gallinitas en incubadora, me salieron 3 machos, 3 gallos y dos nenas, así que tengo que salir a buscar más gallinas ahora, porque los machos, si conocen, bueno, sí, son bien territoriales. Pero increíble que pues hasta que no tienes los animales no te das cuenta. Todos los animales obviamente sienten, ¿no? Pero no te das cuenta lo tan cercanos a los humanos que son. O sea, es increíble cómo cualquier animal que le das amor te va a responder con amor, sin importar, a veces ni siquiera tengas en mente de que quizás puedas interactuar con un gallo, pero resulta de que sí, o sea, cualquier animalito. Y a mí me gusta siempre decir, si hay alguien que viene a tu casa y no les gustan los animales que tenés, pues esa persona su energía no debe estar muy pura. Los animalitos son energías en otras frecuencias, ¿no? Y muchos, así como los perros o los gatos, pues muchos vienen a apoyarnos, a cuidarnos, son angelitos de otras dimensiones. Welcome, guys. Join us. Jenny, how's the hydroponic going? Can you open the live cameras to see the ducks in our corral? If you guys are wondering, so yes, I started a hydroponic system, and well, I haven't started it yet. I'm just through the seedling process, which actually takes a long time. So a little patience, you have to have patience, but you know what? Everything that you grow at home, it's totally worth it in the end, because hydroponics or earth, you know, wherever it is that you're doing it, the taste is just like, oh my God. Like, I grabbed our first papaya from the tree the other day, and it was like, why am I still buying store-bought papayas? Like, the taste of it is 99% not even close to what an actual papaya tastes like when you get it from the tree. And here in Tulum, they grow really fast, so it's nice to be able to have it's not so fertile, like the earth isn't so fertile here. That's the only thing, and the water's a little salty, but you know, tweaking things here and there and fighting with the iguanas that eat everything, you get to have some stuff. Anyway, so if you're looking for hydroponics, then go ahead. It's probably they say it's the easiest way of actually getting things done without actually having like a backyard. So you could do it with PVC. It's very simple, and the solution is the only thing that would say that you would have to get extras. So if you want to have the patience like I'm doing, it's like I'm in the patience phase right now, right? This is you always have to work on yourself to make yourself better, right? So I feel like plants are teaching me patience. The little bit left that I need to grasp, I'm getting with the plants. So it's a test of ourselves. I think that we have to constantly be putting yourself into tests to see how well you're doing, to see how much you've grown spiritually, to see how you've overcome anything negative. And yeah, little by little, every single year, you have to evaluate yourself and say, well, how were you last year? How are you today? And what have you worked on that you've actually made a difference in? So yeah. Buenas noite, bienvenidos, ¿cómo estamos? Try this technique. Hey, Mark, welcome. Hope you're feeling good today. Jenny, la pegatina, esto fue de ayer, la pegatina que tenías en la solapa la llevabas a España a las fiestas. Sí, totalmente. Me acuerdo cuando empezamos a ponernos las pegatinas de Miami TV. Saben que había una razón por la cual me ponía la pegatina. Al principio cuando empezamos, que fue como, no sé, 2000, antes de ir a España encima, tenía yo como una indentación en esa parte de la pompis. Justamente era como que en el centro de la nalga izquierda tenía un huequito bien bonito que obviamente odiaba. Entonces dijimos, a ver, me voy a pegar una pegatina y de paso sirve para que la gente se saque fotos, sirve para que escaneen el QR y les sale la transmisión del canal. Era genial. Y de paso, bueno, me saca ese pocito que lo quiero ocultar, ¿no? Que pues en el momento me molestaba. Ahora ya resulta de que pueden creerlo, de que las vacunas que te dan pueden causar fibrosis, y muchas veces cuando somos pequeños nos ponen vacunas bien en el medio de la nalga. Pues resulta, un amigo mío que es cirujano en Miami, yo fui a verlo y digo, mira, tengo esto, pero no era para cirugía, solo le pregunté, esteticista, y dice, sí, a ver, acostate ahí. Y me agarra y levanta con un ganchito, sí, como que levanta un poquito la piel, pone anestesia y con una agujita hace cric. Dice, ya está, solucionado. Y yo, no puede ser, ya veo que todas las mujeres ahora que tienen algún pocito van a ir al cirujano. Pero fue algo de 5 minutos y ya, y yo, bueno, vamos a seguir poniendo la pegatina porque ya era normal de que la gente se sacaba la foto y escaneaba el código en las pompis. Pero sí, esa pegatina tiene su historia. Somebody said, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos. Hola, hola. How are you? How are you guys? Somebody said, Jenny, the sticker that you had yesterday was the one that you used to wear to the nightclubs in Spain, because it was somebody from Spain. Now, I mean, do you guys remember that sticker? I mean, when we did those events, for example, specifically in Spain. So there was a reason for that sticker. I don't think I ever shared with anybody, so I'm going to share it with you now. This is how delicate the self-confidence of women is, right? So my skirts were really tiny. We would go out and film, and today it's just nude, but back then we still had skirts on. And I had this little dent on my left butt cheek that was really annoying. It wasn't cellulite. It was just a dent. I was dented. It's like my car was dented. and I said, well, you know what? There's nothing I could do about it. There was nothing that would get rid of it. So I said, let's just put a sticker on it. So it was the perfect size sticker. It was this big, right? So it covered the hole, the little dent. And at the same time, it became popular because everywhere I would go to do the shows, people would take a picture of their face with my butt. And at the same time would scan the QR code, which we're talking about when QR codes had just came out, okay? God, we're that old. Yes, we are. Hola. So it was like a thing, and I'm glad you guys remember it. Anyway, so it turns out, did you know that when you get vaccines and you're a kid, and they go, or even if you're an adult, I'm sure, and they go ahead and they vaccinate you right in the middle of your booty, it can actually scar with causing some kind of it's called fibrosis. It causes a fibrosis in your skin, so it pulls down when the scar starts to create itself. So yeah, I went to my friend in Miami, and he's what do you call it? Aesthetic surgeon, yeah. And I'm like, what is this? I don't know how to get rid of it. It's not cellulite. And he's like, lay down. We're going to try something new. I've never done it before, but I'm guessing this is from vaccination. And I'm like, okay. I was like, did you get vaccinated as a kid? And I'm like, didn't we all? I mean, it's kind of like in the rules. You can't go to school if you don't. So he grabs a needle. He puts some anesthesia. He grabs a needle and he just goes like this into just like the skin, right? And he cuts it. So what he did was basically like separate the skin from the meat, from the tissue from the meat. And that's it. Never again. No more indentation. So if you have an indent in your booty, now I gave you the secret. There you go. That guy didn't even know what he was doing. He just said, let's try it. It might be fibrosis. And it was like, yeah, gone. And then I didn't need to use the sticker again, but I figured, everybody's used to it. Let's continue putting a sticker on my butt. Anyways, there you go. Anecdote of the sticker. Hello. Hola Jenny. La jarra con la arca de Noé, con todos los animales que tienen en el paraíso de Jenny. All day, 24/7 in the middle of the jungle with monkeys. So this is the only time I actually do dress. And when you run out of clothes, because we've been doing so many shows, I just go ahead and pick out my husband's wardrobe. So yeah, it's good. It's good to at least have somebody that wears clothes. You can make a dress out of a man's shirt at any moment. I'll take you as you are. I love the look. Thank you. I like your teeth. Thank you. God. ¿Cómo estamos? What time is it in Miami? We are not in Miami right now. We're in Tulum, but it's the same time. It's 8:18. Is your first name Jenny? I was actually thinking about Miami, but with a nervous moment that happened a long time ago, welcome anyway. Okay, something happened to you in Miami? I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't judge you, but I do suggest that you dress maybe with decent clothing. Well, you're obviously judging because you're trying to tell me how to dress. So how would you feel if I came to your house and told you how to dress, my friend? It's like, and then again, what's decent for you isn't necessarily decent for me. I'm naked all day, so you're barking at the wrong tree here. I am not somebody that will listen to you. In fact, anybody that actually gives an opinion about somebody else and what they should do with their life, it shouldn't be heard. It's really that simple. If you feel like you have that mentality, if you feel like you have that right to say what another person should do with their life, then yeah, maybe you should look a little bit more into you. I know that you said it with, a righteous, you said it kindly, but it'll probably cause you to have more friends and less enemies in the future. Yeah, guys, if somebody doesn't ask an opinion, don't give it. It's not necessary. And if you don't like something, just switch the channel. It's gonna save you the headache. Dice, me encanta tu voz, tus ojos. Qué bonita. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Gracias. I'm at work. I'm taking a sneak peek now and then. Hi, D-Max. Welcome, guys. Glad you're doing better. Ooh, do you like to wear heels? Which ones are your favorite? Hi from Holland. Hi, what's up? I like to wear heels. I love to wear heels, but unfortunately in Tulum, there isn't any place you can actually wear heels to because everything's dirt or sand or gravel. So even like the nice places have sand or gravel or like rustic floors. So this is not a place to even own heels. I left most of them in Miami, and the ones that I did bring here, yeah, they don't last long. So I do like to wear heels, but that's why you guys always see me barefoot now. It's like, yeah. ¿Me veo? Sí. ¡Ay, me veo! No, yo igual, está muy corridito igual, no lo logro ver tanto. Okay, Jenny, much spiritual thought teaches that peace and harmony can only be achieved by searching within. But don't we also find peace and harmony from things external? A beautiful sunset, a moving piece of music, a baby smile. Must we only search within ourselves for truth, or can it be inspired by things external? I feel like most people actually get their peace from external things because it's not everybody today. I mean, I would say probably 95% of the population doesn't have peace within them. So it's easier to find it somewhere else. So why do you think virtual reality is so popular today? Because it does absorb you and take you to another reality that is not yours, that you probably don't even want to face yours. So in a way, it's entertaining you and it is causing you peace, because anything that causes you to create dopamine in your brain and makes you happy, you're going to continue to do, because your body and your brain is going to say, give me more. So that said, there's nothing wrong with technology. It's just, I feel like it is important to face more, face our fears and face the things that we do have to encounter and fix about ourselves first before anything else. Now, a sunset, the beach is a great place to recharge, guys. That's why they say that people that live near the water are 80% happier than the rest of the world, because water it transmutes energy, So if you go to the beach, or especially if you get in the water, it's an excellent place to recharge, to let go of any stress that you might have. And if you haven't done it yet, then go ahead and try it out. If you don't have a beach nearby, maybe a park. Animals are definitely great for you to feel peace, because most animals are usually at peace unless they're in negative environments or being abused, of course. So any kind of animal. We were just talking about chickens. I got to tell you, I put a chicken here, right? And because we had to feed her after she lost her beak, so we had to feed her. So it was put in her literally on your chest, and every time we'd have to pick her up to feed her, she would go, not again. I mean, I've never seen a chicken have that kind of reaction. It was the cutest thing. And when she wouldn't want any more food, she would just go, no. So you're like, yeah, every animal can share peace with you if that is what you share with them. It's really that simple. That's why I always doubt when you go to someone's house and you see animals that are aggressive. It's either something that they've been taught, maybe for protection, or maybe it's an energy and something that they're picking off from the environment that they're living in. But yeah. Jenny, el pensamiento espiritual nos enseña de que la paz y la armonía solamente puede llegar a encontrarse cuando buscamos adentro de nosotros. Pero ¿no crees que también podemos encontrar paz y armonía en situaciones externas, como por ejemplo un hermoso amanecer, la sonrisa de un bebé o una pieza de música? ¿Crees que solamente tenemos que encontrar la verdad e inspirarnos por lo que está dentro, o también podemos inspirarnos por cosas externas? No, absolutamente no. Miren, yo creo que la mayoría de personas buscan lo externo justamente para poder ayudarse a encontrar esa paz, porque diríamos de que quizás el 80% de la población no sabe lo que es la paz, porque no la tienen hace mucho tiempo. Por lo tanto, tu único momento de paz no es cuando estás contigo mismo, porque ni siquiera te tomas ese tiempo para estar contigo mismo. Entonces, terminas encontrando paz en la playa, terminas encontrando paz en un gimnasio, terminas encontrando paz visitando a tus abuelos o a tu familia, o jugando ajedrez. O sea, cada mente es un mundo, cada mente es una galaxia, podríamos decir, y nada más es poder desarrollar esa paz interna, acostumbrándonos a tener pues más situaciones durante los días que nos brindan paz y no todo lo contrario. Entonces es tener conciencia de cómo se siente tu cuerpo, se siente tu mente, empezar a sentirte. Suena raro, pero tienes que empezar a sentirte. Se los digo porque es algo que me está pasando a mí. Siempre les comento, constantemente tienen que estar trabajando en ustedes. Si todos los años ustedes miran hacia el año anterior y resulta de que no han avanzado, no han mejorado en absolutamente nada, siguen en la misma onda, I'll go in English in 1 minute, siguen en la misma onda de depresión o no salen adelante, o sea, simplemente empiecen a ver qué es lo que has estado arreglando, qué es lo que has estado mejorando de ti mismo este año. Porque al fin y al cabo, si tú no lo haces, pues nadie te lo va a hacer por ti. Por lo tanto, recibimos progreso en la vida si nos esforzamos en mejorarnos a nosotros mismos. Pero si solamente nos enfocamos en metas que no tienen que ver con nuestra personalidad, con nuestro ser, con nuestro interior, ¿cómo vamos a poder identificar la paz que realmente reina dentro de todos de nosotros? Pero ¿qué pasa? Esa paz está como que tan oculta que simplemente se llena de un montón de mugre, un montón de envidia, un montón de personas juzgando, un montón de malas ondas, porque cada vez que tú piensas en una persona y piensas mal de una persona, le estás mandando mala onda. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que realmente necesitamos? Necesitamos encontrar esa paz interior y generar una protección alrededor para que todos esos pensamientos, constantemente tengo personas que vienen a mí a decirme, Jenny, es que mi vecino es celoso, es que la envidia, por eso nos va mal. Y yo digo, bueno, cómo está en tu casa? O sea, si pelean, si generan negatividad, porque la gente va a ser, cada uno va a ser, o va a vibrar, vamos a decir, cada uno va a vibrar en la vibración que llega a vibrar. No podés exigirle más, o ¿cómo es que se dice? No podés exprimirle más agua al árbol, no me acuerdo el dicho, pero no podés exigir más de una persona que simplemente no tiene los medios para dar más. Por lo tanto, si hay una persona que lo único que sabe hacer es maldad o es envidia o te tira brujerías, una de las protecciones para las brujerías justamente es el no creer, o sea, son reales, pero el tener, lo he visto en personas, yo trato muchísima gente con brujerías, créanlo o no. De hecho me es divertido porque puedo y no me hace nada, entonces bueno, mi energía está tan fuerte de que logro ayudar a personas con esos temas. Y he notado mucho que, por ejemplo, le pueden enviar brujería y de repente al hombre no le hace nada, pero a la mujer le hace un montón, o sea, le afecta en la salud, le afecta que tiene dolores de cabeza y migrañas constantes, y el hombre, no, pues no sé por qué, pues ella cree en esas cosas, pero yo no, y al hombre no le hace nada, entonces digo, wow, entonces sí existe una protección en decir, no creo porque simplemente no creo, soy fuerte y no creo que no hay nada externo que realmente me pueda hacer daño, y otra persona que dice, no, porque fulana me tiró brujería, porque fulano me está haciendo maldad, o la envidia del vecino, tú ya lo estás como que aceptando, porque estás diciendo que sucede, obviamente sucede y un montón, o sea, también hay que ser realista, pero tenés que tener la mentalidad en decir, bueno, mi energía está fuerte, entonces, ¿qué hago cuando hay personas que me están atacando? Pues simplemente enfocarme en mejorarme, vibrar cada vez más fuerte, y entonces así nada, ni nadie te va a poder hacer mal. Hablando de eso, mira, deberíamos hacer un programa entero hablando solo de esos temas de brujerías. Em, I don't know how I ended up talking about this, but for some reason it came to my mind. Oh, because we were talking about peace, and I said, I feel like most people today don't know what inner peace is, or they don't know how to achieve it, and they're so desperate and finding so many different mediums to go ahead and achieve them. But the thing is that we're constantly distracted from ourselves, right? And we are also living in a world where negativity is more successful, where it's reigning. So if we're living in a world where negativity is stronger today, unfortunately, it only means that for you to actually succeed in yourself, you have to create this inner strength inside of yourself and use your energy to protect yourself so that all of those negative thoughts, all of that jealousy, hate that you might be getting just kind of bounces off of you. When you get to the point where your energy is so strong, that is when you're going to actually realize that no matter what anybody does to you or what they try to do to you, it will not affect you until you get to a point where you're almost wearing like this really hardcore armor of bouncing. So you're only allowing light to enter you. So it's like if somebody comes and starts saying some really nasty stuff, right? You're just going to wish that person the best and move forward. But the thing is that to achieve that peace, yes, you have to start by looking at things that can aid you, can help you in being in a more peaceful situation. By that, what we were just talking about, nature, animals, things that make you happy. I mean, it could be playing chess. It doesn't necessarily have to do with things that are natural. It can be with exercise at the gym. Maybe that is where you concentrate the most. But the thing is that you need to have that time so that you can start working on yourself. And I would do it like a monthly achievement, right? Where every month you work on something different. So if you like meditation, go ahead and make that meditation stronger, but not just meditating so you go off to la la land or forget about your problems. But we're talking about the kind of meditation that our meditators have taught us, which is meditation with a cause, with a purpose, with a strength, you know? So like we always say, being spiritual isn't about eating vegan or meditating all day. It's about positive energy. It's about creating positive energy for yourself in the world. So once you get to that point, you will get to the point of actually radiating that energy out and absorbing only the good and the positive thoughts that are sent to you. Not the negative ones, because constantly there's going to be negative thoughts being sent to you no matter what, because there's that balance of the yin and yang, and there's a balance of negativity and positivity. Now, for some reason, I don't know why I ended up talking about this in Spanish, but I went to witchcraft. I have a lot of people that come to me with witchcraft, and the first thing is the neighbor. The neighbor just hates us, and you know they're sending. Oh, I remember why I mentioned it, because of the strength of your mind and your energy. And I've noticed, because most of the times as couples, there's like, yeah, the business isn't right, or our family, or my wife is really sick, you know, and they've gone to the doctor and they've done who knows everything that they've been recommended to do, and it turns out their migraines won't stop, right? And the thing is that negativity will always grab on to something that you have inside of your body that's weak. So if your weak spot is migraines, it's going to attack those migraines. So when somebody is sending negative thoughts towards you, like if somebody's right now sitting here and thinking about you, and or even like online, believe it or not, being exposed to thousands or millions of people online is constantly making you a target for energies to be thrown at your aura, at your energy. So if you're weak, right, it's obviously going to affect you, but if you're strong, it's not. And the reason why I mentioned the witchcraft thing is that when it's been more of a percentage of people that I've seen that are couples that come to me, and the man doesn't believe in energy, right? And the husbands will always say, you know, I don't believe in that stuff, so I don't know what all the fuss is about, what she's talking about, but her migraines won't stop. And the woman is very, very affected, right? So women are a little bit more susceptible to energies. They're more sentimental. They're the mothers. So it's normal. You know, they need to be taken care of. That's why usually the man is the strong one. But both energies should be strong. So what I'm trying to say is that if we all think like these men, right, where I don't believe in that people can throw negative energy at you, that actually also creates a barrier towards you, because when you don't believe that something can harm you, all you're doing is actually reinforcing your positive energy. So you're reinforcing your shield. You're just saying, well, what I don't believe in can't get through me. So so in a way, you're not believing, but you're believing in yourself. You know, you're believing that you're stronger than anything else. So that's why my explanation of people that have witchcrafts that have come to me, usually the men are not affected and the women are affected because they normally believe more. You know, it's more regular, especially here in Mexico, or I think anywhere, for the woman to be the one going out to the warlock, right? Or is that what it's called? The or the shaman, right? And the man is like, yeah, I'll just go because she's taking me, but I don't believe in that stuff. So yeah, see how important that inner peace is, that your inner peace is basically your protection. So if you can get that from, start adding more things to your daily life where you can get that inner peace. Maybe it's playing chess, maybe it's walking on the beach, maybe it's taking out your dog. So if there is one thing that you're doing throughout your day that is causing you peace, do more of that. Or if it's boring to do more of that, then find more things that can add that specific trigger to your mind, so that it's your everyday life, so you should have more peace than stress. And if that stress is being caused by work, then maybe you need to start thinking of shifting jobs so that you are at peace most of the day, because most people have 80% of their day with stress, 10% relaxation and peace. So how do you expect your body to react? How do you expect to be healthy at the end of the day? You know, your molecules are not in harmony. Your energy is totally messed up. It's like a bad rock song. I always say, like, the frequencies are all messed up, and that's exactly what causes any kind of health problem, really, because negativity glitches on to your weaknesses. So if you have in your family gene pool, you have a weakness of breast cancer, or you have a weakness of diabetes, then the first thing that happens when you have that negative spike is the negativity is going to say, oh, weak spot. Because its only purpose is to mess up your life and have you generate negativity. So it's almost like if we're looking at life in a very simple way. I always like to put really dumb, if you'd like to say, and simple examples. Where if we look at life as having two teams, right? We have the positive energy team and the negative energy team. Every time, if you like soccer, they're soccer teams, okay? If you like hockey, they're hockey teams, whatever. So every time something negative happens in your life, you're adding a score to negativity. So every time you're gonna have more and more. So that team is winning. Now, every time you score more things that aim positive energy towards your life, then that energy is winning. So we are in a constant battle of generating different energies that are so important for our everyday life, for our protection, for our health, for our happiness, for our family. Because if you are protected, you're like an umbrella. So you're putting your family under that umbrella. So start being aware of these moments where you lose it, of these moments where you phase out, and then you say, what just happened? I don't know, I lost it. Well, if you lost it, that's a score for the negative team. So I feel like when we look at it like this, like it's a game, psychologically, I feel like it helps because everybody has some kind of ego. So we all like to win, right? So when you look at your mind and your actions and the energies that you're generating as a game and adding points, it's almost like you're saving money, right? And the other one's the bank taking away the money. Hey, that's another one. See, I told you, stupid examples, but they come to me. So in that case, you're gonna feel like you're feeding your ego. So you're gonna say, no, I'm not. This isn't gonna happen again because I can do better, right? All right, guys. I'll read the comments. Sorry, I was kind of like on a roll there, and when I'm on a roll, I don't read. Oh, George, TikTok is a backstage, so yeah, we're here, but you guys are in a backstage. If you want to see us, this is like our 1,600 and something show. You can tune into MiamiTV.com. And I wouldn't be doing this if people didn't listen to, so yeah, George. But if what you wanted to do was offend, it's not offending me whatsoever. But nice try, okay? Ok, hold on, guys. Bueno, entonces estamos hablando un poquito sobre la energía. Miren, es algo importante también, yo creo que ver a la vida como dos juegos, ¿no? O sea, constantemente tenemos el partido negativo y el partido positivo. Entonces, cada vez que tú generas una negatividad, va ganando el partido negativo. Y si te ayuda psicológicamente, pensá en ese partido de fútbol donde tenés al rival y lo odias, ¿ok? Entonces, cada vez que generas negatividad, estás alimentando a tu rival, básicamente. Cada vez que generas positividad, estás alimentando a tu bienestar, a tu salud, a tu familia, porque quieras o no, también creas un halo alrededor tuyo donde proteges a tu familia. Si solamente encuentras paz durante el día, en media hora de tu día, porque el resto es estrés, obviamente, ¿cómo pretendes estar saludable? ¿Cómo pretendes estar bien? ¿Cómo pretendes estar exitoso? O sea, si todas las energías estás generando más negatividad que positividad, porque no estás feliz. Entonces, a la larga yo creo que funciona como un tema psicológico, donde como todos tenemos ese poquito de ego, ese ego debe alimentarse, ¿ok? Cuando llegas al punto de que estás tú ganando la batalla, en darte cuenta cuando hay algo negativo intentando interferir y cuando existen pensamientos que no son tuyos, o sea, pensamientos que directamente te hacen generar negatividad que luego pues obviamente sigues con acciones. Entonces, cada vez que tengas esos pensamientos es darte cuenta y decir, no, 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 yo, y ahí es donde sale el ego, ¿no? O sea, ahí es donde podemos usar el ego para algo positivo. Yo puedo más que esa energía negativa, yo puedo más que esa mala onda que te están tirando, ¿ok? Y así en adelante, y cada vez te vas a sentir más fuerte, más sano, mejor, más feliz, más libre, que creo que es lo más importante de todo. You know, I think at the end of the day, it's like, everybody's just looking to feel free. So the more positive you are, really, the freer you are, the freer your mind is, the freer everything is basically that surrounds you. So it's just a matter of reaching that point of freedom. All right, guys. Does you know I'm on view? What? Where am I? I have no idea. Let's see. All right, chicos. All right, guys, I gotta go. Our show is over, but let me see if you guys said anything important. Love at first sight. Hi, Martin. Welcome. You're lucky to live in the Yucatan Peninsula now. Thanks. I'm a subscriber. Hey, Martin. Welcome. Hungaria, ¿cómo estamos? Bienvenidos. Do you have a talk show like Idol, like Oprah? No. I mean, I think everybody just does their own thing. I've been doing this for 16 years, over 1,500, 600 shows. So we just talk about positive energy. We talk about life. We like to distract ourselves and get you to, forget about your day for a little bit. And if anything, I think we need a little more than that, and less war, you know? I had a dream that a girl played a game with me on a cruise ship, Jenny. Games historically can bring people together. We used to play therapy games like the Ungame and Roll a Roll. Oh my God, board games are the best, by the way. Yeah, games bring people together. So that could be a good hobby. You know, find a place where you can have games. Why not? Sí, totalmente. Then you need to leave, Frankie. Welcome, TikTok. My job was stressful, but the last 10 years were not as stressful. Believe it or not, that was when I became a member of Miami TV. Due to your chats over and over about positivity and how to deal with your energy made my last years of work more tolerable. And to this day, it still works. Well, I'm sad that you had to stay at that job, but at least, it worked, so that's good. Thanks for sharing. Since you moving to a huge jungle, now you have several pets. When you're in Miami, do you have the urge to have the same amount of pets, but couldn't maybe due to the city life? No, I can still have the same amount of pets. It's just that, of course, living in a large property, I like animals being free. So, yeah. Well, protected, but free in a way. So, bueno, chicos, sí. Hola Jenny, gracias por tus conversaciones, son geniales. Saludos desde Veracruz, México. Saludos Adela, gracias. Bueno amigos, nos vemos entonces mañana. Continuamos con otro Jenny Live. No se olviden, si les gustan los cuarzos, pueden visitar esiroenergy.com, esiro con Y, y energy en inglés, ¿no? .com. All right guys, don't forget, if you like quartz, go ahead and check out my friend's page. It's esiroenergy.com. These beautiful quartz you can get there for gifts. And we'll see you now at MiamiTV.com with a Positive Energy Seminar. If you want to visit our Positive Energy Seminars for free on Sundays, we do them at noon Eastern Time in spreadpositiveenergy.com. Very simple. Just tune in. You need to have at least 40 minutes of free time, okay? And I promise you it's going to elevate your vibration because you are literally absorbing positive energy on the seminar. Bueno, chicos, no se olviden que los domingos al mediodía tenemos nuestros seminarios de energía positiva donde pueden absorber energía positiva de nosotros. Literalmente van a estar cargándose de esta energía, así que les recomiendo los domingos al mediodía hora este. De esa forma estamos bien con la gente de Europa y con la gente de acá de Estados Unidos, de México, ¿no? Y bueno, Centroamérica y Sudamérica. Así que el website es misionenergia.com y ahí lo podrán ver completamente gratis. Continuamos ahora en miamitv.com con un seminario y nos vemos en la próxima. Los quiero. Hasta mañana. Bye guys. Love you. Have a great night.